Not going.
Welcome back to Sunrise Daily. We'll keep it a focus on 2 years on of this administration. We've got Honorable Leo Ogor, who is the minority leader in the House of Reps here today. Thank you for coming on this morning.
My pleasure.
Well, we do know that your party is also aware of what's going on, the plans, the programs, and how they are panning out. What's your impression of how they're being implemented at the moment?
Well, which of the programs are you talking of?
The program of this administration to move the country forward.
Yeah, I've not seen any. That's just the main challenge we have at the moment. If you
not even about security?
The issue of security is a different issue entirely.
Why is it different?
Well, hold on. Let me try and take you into the issue of the insurgents, and it has been a major problem. Realize very clearly that our government started this whole fight. And with all the challenges we had, when even the American government refused to sell arms to us, we told the government that go the extra way, and however you can get arms, get it and fight this terrorist. So on the basis of that, I would not want to comment too much on the issue of security, because however it goes, I will support any government as it borders on security, as it borders on fighting terrorism or whatever that, will affect our nation, that will affect the unity of this great nation. But I will dwell mostly on the economy and the general security. You clearly see what is happening today in the country. Kidnapping has become the order of the day. Just yesterday, a colleague of ours was kidnapped on Kaduna Road while trying to come back to Abuja here. It's a daily occurrence. So I am getting very, very worried for this country. Get to the street today and you will realize the level of hunger on the streets. So we need to take a clear analysis of what this government is all about. Let's look at all the promises that they made during the campaigns. And there you can be able to assess a government. If you just want to look at the program, I stated it severally that this is one government that has no clear-cut economic policies. It is just a cut-and-nail approach, and they take decisions on a daily basis.
When you talked about the kidnappings, is it exclusive of this administration, or did it start from way behind?
It is getting rampant. The primary responsibility of every government is the security and welfare of the citizens. The first word there is the security. We voted this government because we expected them to do better than the previous administration. But the indices are not showing, except probably you are not a Nigerian. You need to hit the streets and find out precisely what is happening.
What do you not like about this government?
Almost everything. Almost everything, because they made so many promises and they have not been able to keep one. And I won't probably want to go with you. Let's list the issue of the insurgents out. That's why I told President Goodluck Jonathan during our era that if you need to smuggle arms in to fight insurgents, please go ahead. And I'm also telling this administration, whatever it takes, they have my 100% support to fight insurgents. So let's look at the general perception of the Nigerian people. Let's look at the economy. Let's look at the challenges that are there on the street. Let's look at the marketplaces. Let's look at the inflationary effects. Let's look at what this government promised us before they came to power. Then we can now start talking. But if you just want to tell me that, let me address the economy, I will tell you I have nothing to address, because one major thing I have in my heart is regret. Because none of those promises have been fulfilled.
Regret? Did you vote for the APC as well?
I didn't vote for the APC, but the fact remains that those promises were promises that were made to the Nigerian people, and on the basis of that, those people voted for them.
Which one?
My constituents even voted against us because they said, no, APC has far better policies than us.
It's interesting. They voted against you, but voted against the APC, but returned you under the platform of the PDP.
Beautiful.
That is interesting.
Yeah, because
how did that happen?
They have so much confidence in me as a person.
Well, Honorable, you like it or yes? The National Assembly is a part of government.
That's a good.
It is an arm of government.
Correct.
So when you say that this government has done nothing, what you're also saying is that the National Assembly has done nothing.
No. You need to understand.
Has done nothing that the Nigerian people can feel.
No. You need to understand what I'm trying to say. I said the APC government itself. You see, the executive execute laws passed by the National Assembly, but the government must have clear-cut economic policies that they must implement. Take a clear example for the first one. This is a government that told us categorically that they will make sure that the naira becomes 1 to the dollar. I'm aware you are aware of that. But today, what is the naira? The naira is almost 375.
Was that part of their campaign promise?
Definitely.
Manifesto?
Exactly. It was one of the campaign promises. They made almost about 81 promises to the Nigerian people.
Because we did ask them, they said no, that was not part of their manifesto.
What about the issue of medical banding, government officials for seeking medical attention abroad? Was that not one of their campaign promises? But today, where is our president? Where was the chief of staff?
You're not talking about the 5,000 naira.
We will go to the 5,000.
Just a moment. You're not talking about the 5,000 naira.
I will go to the 5,000 naira.
You're not talking about the job for graduates who finish school, Empower, which they've done.
Empower. Hold on. Can we discuss Empower? Let's
feeding program.
Let's take all these issues one by one so that you can appreciate them. Empower. As I heard our acting president telling us that they have been able to give 200,000 graduates, all right, some level of job as a bonus on the Empower. What was the promise? It was 720,000, all right, where 20,000 would be employed in each state. Except probably we forget very easily. And this was almost like a yearly promise. A promise of giving 3 million jobs on a yearly basis.